So today was one of the most unusual days I've had in a long time. I started out thinking I was going to get a ride on the MT. I got it all prepped up and pre-flighted, ready to go, and it started raining. Well, the rains came, so KARYN had an alternative plan in mind, of course. We made some pickling juice and made some pickled vegetables, and she was ready to put my Yamaha in a pickling juice. I don't know. But anyway, as we did the pickles, a couple hours went by. The weather cleared up, and I said, really didn't have enough time left in the day to go on my usual 3 to 4 hour ride, so I got out the RD and turned it into a time machine. Now today might be a little bit of a challenge. They're predicting a 40 to 50% chance of rain by lunchtime, but so far we've been so lucky this whole summer with the weather. I just tend to take a chance, and I beat the odds more times than they beat me, so I guess I'm winning on that. Now, one of the surprising things of this whole summer has been this Michelin 5 road tire that, except for the fact that I want to find out the mileage, it is a really good sticky tire. I've been really enjoying it on the MT-09, and it feels, even with the durometer, it tests in the 40s, and you can feel with your hand that it's really like, to me, it's almost like a track day tire. But again, I really want to find out when I'm all done with this test what the mileage is. So in the last couple of days we've been riding the MT-09 with the lowered forks. We've interacted with a few people, one of them with a BMW that's been lowered, and several people that have lowering links on the bikes. And by the way, the R1 has a lowering link, so does the FZR. And we also have, and we haven't tested it yet, and the 750 will be the next one we test, of course. But little by little we're gathering data, and of course it's all subjective, but we are trying to share it, and if any of it works out to benefit you, well, even better. And if not, it's just pure entertainment. But before we do anything, there's of course the farm, and the giraffe that has to be fed, and the donkeys have to be milked, and the birds have, and that bird that pooped on my face shield the other day, I'm going to get even with him. I'm going to stop feeding the birds for a day. Okay, boys, you want to ride MT-09s? You got to eat. Now, as I look back over the day, I was getting the bike prepped up, pre-flighted, checking the air in the tires, wiping it off, having no idea how quick the weather was going to go south. We had a very, very unexpected little rain come and changed my whole plan for the day. There you go, baby. A little baby zucchini-zilla for the harvest today. Now while I'm harvesting, I noticed something completely crazy here. This is of course a rose bush. The rose has grown one of its branches up under the ivy and come out on top with roses. So and it's growing into that bush there. I don't know how this is going to play out. It'll be interesting. Anyway, time to finish the harvest. What are you taking, peppers here?
I'm going to put them in brine and pickle them.
We're going to pickle peppers?
Pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked.
How many are you going to get out of this harvest? Wow. She's so happy, like she has a, what do you even, was that 5 pounds?
At least.
Oh my God. That's like zucchini-zilla. So this is funny, I thought they'd come out with a farming version of the MT-09 so you could put your zucchini in a bucket in the back. Oh my God. This has really been an unbelievable summer, but as we're harvesting here, it looks like the air is going down a drain and it looks like it's going to rain any minute. Now I'll let you pick the tomatoes. You seem to know when they're exactly ripe at their peak of freshness. Yep. I don't know. I'm ready. You're going to make pizza sauce out of some of these, aren't you?
Of course,
wow.
We have a lot of tomatoes.
Well, we have 9 tomato plants, and everyone's making tomatoes like crazy. Now here's something you don't see very often. There's a rose. It's floating in midair. Actually, it's on a spider web. But look at that. It's in midair. It's like an optical illusion. That cool, KARYN? So even farmers deserve a rest. After the big harvest, we'll sit back here and just admire our MT-09 and wonder why we didn't get new shoes this summer. As I always say, final check of the weather. It's now worse. it's supposed to rain by 10 o'clock. So we're going to cut our losses and see what the weather's like and maybe plan some other project. I don't know. It's hard to believe that's all one day's haul right there. That Zucchini-zilla. Eat healthy. Today, a moment in motorcycling history. Our new coffee maker, we made the first cups of coffee with it. Boy, that old one went out with a bang. Well, it's a good thing I waited to see if I wanted to ride today. In the time it took me to have a cup of coffee, everything's wet and it really rained. And the weather is supposed to be a good chance of rain the rest of the day. So we're just gonna basically cut our losses and do some other projects today that we have on the back burner. Even the birds agree. No point flying around when it's raining when you can fly around on a sunny day. So a little change of plan while we're waiting for the rain to go away or stop, or maybe not. We're going to make more pickle brine. What have you been pickling now? You've been pickling zucchini?
This is zucchini. These are peppers.
This is all from our garden, right?
These are jalapeno peppers.
All right.
And these are green beans.
And that's good carburetor cleaner, that pickle brine.
Excellent.
Wonderful knife skills, as always. The bride has knife skills. Carrot tops to make it sweeter. Is that the idea? You sweeten it up?
I'll give it a try.
Well, the first one we did, the first group of pickles, even our neighbors liked them. This is the old brine with jalapeno peppers.
It was the brine.
We've eaten 6 of these jars. We had 8. We have 2 left. Well, the neighbors ate some too. And we're working to exacting standards of the industry, the pickle industry. This is when it starts to smell like pickles. 4 cups?
4 cups.
There's 1 cup of sugar going in?
Yep.
And then what else? Salt?
Salt.
Ooh. 8 things of salt?
3.
And we get the stove on high, and of course I'm the one that's going to stir this for the next 5 minutes once it starts to come to a boil. And we're just starting to come up to a boil now. This is my job. This is why I take full credit for the great taste of these pickles. It's all in the stirring. You can bet on it. So we got 7 pickling jars to fill with ingredients, and then of course the brine. There's a lot of little prepping goes into this, but boy, when we're done, do we have some delicious pickles. What do you call these again? Bread and butter pickles?
Yes.
We're making bread and butter pickles. This is the fun part, filling up the ingredients in the jars that give it that extra special flavor. And this is all stuff fresh from our garden that gives it that extra special little flavor. You have a lot of herbs growing in the back. Was that peppercorns you put in there?
Yes, it is.
Ooh. What are these other ingredients here? What is this? This is what gives it the flavor?
Mustard seed and dill seed.
Mustard seed and dill seed. I think we should open up a business. Wendy and Karen's Pickle Company. You think it's easy? There's so many ingredients in this to get that special flavor. Otherwise, you're just getting store-bought pickles. All right, the brine is boiling away, and we're coming up on a moment of truth here. And now it's a question of putting the ingredients in the secret amount for the secret recipe of Karen's Pickles and homegrown zucchini. So this is the key part, to get the boiling, the absolute boiling brine over the vegetables. And we're doing several different vegetable combinations here. But they all come out really delicious, like this mixture that Karen came up with. And of course, we always have unlimited zucchini in the house, that's for sure. So the day ends. It stopped raining, the sun is out, and I think we're going to be able to get a short ride in this afternoon. And these pickles will go in the fridge when I get back. Well, you got carrots. What else you got in there? String beans. We're going to have a lot of stuff. This turned out to be quite a little adventure for a rainy day. Now, it's still supposed to rain later today, but we're going to take a chance. I'm going to get out, take a short ride on the RD. Now, today certainly didn't turn out the way I planned, but I like having every day a little bit different. And it goes, here we are doing what we do best, moving motorcycles around. Anyway, we'll top off the 2-stroke oil, do a little pre-flight, and head out for a nice ride. And hope it doesn't rain. Hope we're done with the rain today. The whole goal, as always, is never have 2 days in a row and never have Groundhog Days. a two-stroke oil. Oh, brings me back to my wayward youth. Work out. Here we got 35 horsepower and 3,500 horsepower. I don't know. I think we'll have a race and let's see who wins. I don't know. Maybe we won't have a race. We'll just declare victory. Bike's actually running pretty good today. Oh, listen to that horsepower. Wow. Very cool. And even a short ride on the RD brings back that youthful feeling. Oh, that's some beautifully flowered landscape, manicured, whatever you want to call it, properties in this area. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful like this RD. This RD to me is a thing of beauty. It's all subjective, but it really is a thing of beauty. Well, so far no rain, no real clouds coming. Maybe the weathermen lied. They've been known to do that.
These flowers are called rudbeckias. Some people call them black-eyed Susans, but they're everywhere in town. They are in full bloom. Some people have hundreds of them.
Actually, it doesn't even look like it's going to rain this afternoon. They said rain, but hey, you never know. Every day is a surprise in my life.
And I wish they made a quick shifter for this bike. Can you imagine the fun you could have? This bike just going through the gears, I could go through the gears 100 times in a ride. Just so much fun, brings back such good memories.
And in our neighborhood, this town has 18 churches. There's always church bells ringing all the time. We love it.
And one disappointing part of the day, I went down to where I call it the local drag strip where we used to jet bikes, and it's closed. They're doing some kind of sewer work. But it's time to get back. I see it's getting cloudier and cloudier by the minute, and I don't want to have to wipe the bike off and clean it and air dry it and hair dryer it. I just want to get back before it rains.
Look at this. Another train wants to challenge me to a drag race. Yeah, we know. Well, we had another fun day with the RD, a very unpredictable day. Hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed making those zucchini pickles. And thanks so much for watching.
So if you're new to the channel, what we try to do is post up something motorcycle related almost every day. Some days we miss a day. Some days like today, it's just out of our control. But we did manage to beat the rain. Not one drop of rain touched my motorcycle. And when we're out riding the RD, it's a fountain of youth. It's a time machine. And then all winter when we're working on projects, we replace the carburetors, we replace the brakes, put a chain on it, did some custom wheels, did some mitzvahs for our friends, custom paintwork. But there's something out on the channel every day. And that's the important thing that I like to stress to people. Because whether you just want to be entertained, you hang out in the office and a boss is paying for your time, or if you really want to know how to do some of this stuff, and I certainly do, I watch a lot of YouTube to get information, and I try to pass some of the information I've learned along to my friends and to you if you're watching this channel now. So all I can say is it's a lot of fun. I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy going on the rides. I enjoy the editing. There's no part of it I don't enjoy. I just love being involved with motorcycles. And in this case, Karen and I have this little farm going. We've kind of spent a good part of this summer becoming farmers, trainee farmers. I don't know how that's working out, but it's been fun so far. We've enjoyed editing it, and thanks so much for eating zucchinis and watching the video. And we'll see you tomorrow.